color last Thursday, and with the seniors winning the Cash for Cancer competition for the third consecutive year, the pep rally was able to live up to the hype. Tish Kama gives us a recap later in the show.
It was a busy 4-day weekend in the world of sports with the Prosper Eagles competing in football, volleyball, cross country, tennis, and swim. Abby Smith will have all you need to know and more.
Prosper football and volleyball both took on the Colony this past week. Abby Smith has the recap later in the show. Eagle Nation News starts right now.
Good morning, Prosper High School. Today is Tuesday, October 25th. I'm Matthew Tibbetts.
And I'm Brandon Bonaparte. Here are today's top stories. The PHS band competed at the John Clark Stadium on Saturday. The band received the highest score of a 1 in every category, taking home the sweepstakes for the third year in a row. Congratulations to the band on their outstanding performance.
Last Tuesday, members of the Prosper debate team participated in a mock presidential debate with Hunter Jordan as Hillary Clinton, Morgan Key as Donald Trump, and our very own Mark Warner as Heen Stein. The debate featured topics such as economic policy, taxes, and trade, and even featured questions from our student body. The mock debate helped raise money for our debate team.
Today is the first day of Red Ribbon Week, a week dedicated to the prevention of drugs and alcohol. During this week, students are encouraged to dress up for the theme days to help raise awareness. The dress-up days are holiday themed today. Tomorrow is Redneck or Country. Thursday is Dynamic Duo. And Friday, it is 90s Day. This year's Pink Out Pep Rally may have been the best one yet.
At least we can't all be glad the freshmen didn't come out on top. Tish Kama has the story.
So Prosper is on the map for many reasons, from pep rallies to football games to national championships with baseball, state runnings with volleyball, you name it, we're on the map. Another way we wanted to get on the map was offering the PSAT, SAT, and ACT tutoring.
This is an opportunity to get local help for $650 per student for 16 hours of coursework with course materials included. Contact Mr. Gomez or Ms. Soyemi or visit www.firstchoicetestprep.com.
And now for a quick look into the world of social media, here's Ethan Burden.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome back. I hope everyone had a great 4-day weekend. We'll start off your Tuesday with the dress-up days for this week. As Brandon already said, the theme for this week is Red Ribbon. Today is Holiday Wear. Tomorrow is Western Day. Thursday is Dynamic Duo or Twin Day. And finally, Friday is 90s Day. Make sure to tweet at Eagle Nation News and use the hashtag PHSRed to submit your dress up day pictures for a chance to be featured on the show. Now moving on to No Shave November. We're slowly approaching the month of November, which means we have officially moved into the time of wannabe Will Robertsons. Today marks the day that you don't have to be clean shaven. It lasts until we're bumped out of the playoffs, which hopefully won't happen. Well, that's it for today. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter at Eagle Nation News for more polls and giveaways. Also, make sure to turn on our post notifications for live updates and a look at what's going on in ENN. For Eagle Nation News, I'm Ethan Burden.
Break, Hannah Dennis will have our 3-day forecast.
Welcome back, Eagle Nation. Did you know that a meteor shower happens every year during October and November? They are from Halley's Comet, and each piece is about the size of a grain of sand. We call the fragments meteoroids, but they become meteors once they enter our atmosphere. Moving on to the temperatures this week and weekend, it looks like we might stay in the 80s the whole week, but it also looks like we might warm back up into the 90s after this weekend. Hopefully that won't happen. Today the high reaches 81, and it'll be pretty humid, making it feel warmer. There will be a good amount of clouds in the sky, but we do not have a chance of rain to worry about. Tomorrow, the high reaches 82, and it should not be as humid as it is today, but it will be mostly sunny, which will make it feel warmer than just 82. Thursday, the high reaches 82 again, and the humidity will pick back up, making it feel close to the 90s. It'll also be one of our windiest days this week, with the winds blowing about 10 miles per hour. Saturday will be our windiest day with winds up to 15 miles per hour. Sadly, there is no cold front coming in this week, which makes this week fairly dry and around the same temperatures. I'm Hannah Dennis, and Denver, Colorado gets around 4 inches of snow during this month.
After this commercial break, Abby Smith has your sports update from this weekend. Open study skills sessions began October 26th during Eagle Time in the counseling office. First come, first serve. There are only going to be 15 slots available each week, so sign up early. Students interested in joining the Science National Honor Society can find the application on Ms. Mahan's webpage. The deadline for the application is this Friday. First Priority meets Wednesday, October 26th at 7:45 a.m. in the auditorium. Everyone is welcome. Prosper football had another big district win last Friday.
Yeah, and Caleb Adams once again getting it done on the ground. Volleyball also picked up another victory, this time over the Colony. With a closer look in the Prosper Sports, here's Abby Smith. Abby?
Thank you, guys. I'm Abby Smith. Last week kicked off some playoffs for some teams and also set the foundation for post-district plays for others. On Tuesday, the tennis team entered into their first round of playoffs, drawing the tough seed, Independence High School. On their home courts, the Eagles took on Independence, and the final score of the game was 10-2 Independence. They knocked the Eagles out of the playoffs, ending their fall season. We haven't seen the last of the Eagles, though, and will be covering their spring season. Make sure to stay tuned for that. As we reported last Tuesday, cross country competed in district, and both the boys and the girls team took home the first place trophy for District 14 5A. For the guys, Sam Rizzo came out on top and also received MVP for the meet. Adam Schofield placed 5th, Jordan Mossinger placed 8th, Cutter Nielsen 14th, Jacob Choi 19th. On the girls' side, Abby Williams placed 2nd, Allie Taylor placed 4th, Tatum Castillo 5th, Emily Patterson 6th, and Samantha Drobny came in 9th. Tatum Castillo and Adam Schofield both received Freshman of the Year. Coach Grenier was named Coach of the Year for both girls and boys. This Saturday, the teams will head to Grand Prairie for the regional tournament. Good luck to both teams. Also on the schedule for last week, Prosper swim team took part in the Prosper McKinney North dual meet. The girls' side had a total of 66 points, and the boys also had 58 points. In total, the Eagles took the meet with 124 points. Last week, the Eagle volleyball team swept both Little Elm and the Colony in 3 straight games.
Tuesday night, the ladies faced off against Little Elm in their last home game of the season. They took the sets 25-14, 25-9, and 25-12. Friday night, the Eagles headed to the Colony where they won 25-16, 25-7, and 25-11.
Tonight, the ladies will be playing at Newman Smith at 6:30 to finish off their district play. In the most anticipated game of the season, the Prosper Eagles battled it out with the also undefeated Colony Cougars Friday night, looking to claim the first place title in the district and also to set up their ideal playoff seeding.
The game opened with the Colony getting in early, scoring a touchdown within the first quarter. The Eagles did not let this early score rattle them, though, with Austin Lynn rushing in for a score of 18 yards. The second quarter started off again with the dynamic duo Nathan Powder connecting to Everett Jefferson for 62 yards. The Eagles then scored another 14 points with Austin Lynn flopping into pay dirt, and then DJ Love sprinting in a 14-yard TD. Coming into the second half, the Cougars hadn't lost all hope, pulling out a field goal and a touchdown, making the score 28-17. Caleb Adams silenced the Colony's attempt to tighten the score, rushing in 2 touchdowns of his own. Cade Prendergast also got in on the commotion, receiving a pass from Nathan Powder to score. Austin Lynn then ended off the rest of the game with 2 more TDs, making that a total of 4 touchdowns for him for the game. The final score of the game was 56-31 in favor of the Prosper Eagles.
The Eagles must win against Creekview and Lake Dallas in their next 2 final games in order to secure their district title. That's all the time I have for you today. For Eagle Nation Sports, I'm Abby Smith. See what they have for us back at the desk.
Thank you, Abby. Now here are some final announcements. There is a UIL spelling/ready writing meeting tomorrow after school in room 1112.
The Safe Club meets tomorrow, October 26th, after school, also in room 1112. They will introduce new officers, and everyone is welcome.
Well, that's going to do it for our show today. For Eagle Nation News, I'm Brandon Bonaparte.
And I'm Matthew Tibbetts. Live long and prosper.